guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to talk to you today about having red hair and keeping it because I, about a year ago, was going to totally give up on red hair. I had tried and tried and tried for years, had different colors, variation shades, to the point that some of my friends and families were like, oh, I was just always wondering what color your hair was going to be the next time I saw you. So, about a year ago, I got on the internet, got on YouTube, and looked for ways to keep my red hair because a lot of times when I was in the shower, I was just seeing it go down the sink, and it would make me so sad because I would spend, an hour every couple of weeks putting in the color, sitting there, having all the junk in there. I did it at home by myself, and I still do it at home, but I'm going to show you how to keep your color and not watch the red go down the drain. So, one of the things that I did was I started using cold water. If you have colored hair, any colored hair, you should be using cold water to wash it. And I know that that sucks, especially now during the winter time. Let me tell you, my husband laughs at me and I laugh at myself, but it keeps the color. With everything I'm going to show you today, I hardly ever see any of my color go down the drain. Now, something that I did besides using the cold water is I switched. I don't use box colors anymore. I'm not going to name names, but I have used about 4 or 5 different kinds of the box colors that you can buy at the store. They're perfectly fine, and if you use them and have had success with them, good on you, but it was not working for me. So, to the point that I'm going to show you something here, this is me using the products that I'm going to show you today. So this is, you can see, a nice bright copper. And this is an experiment I did about 3 weeks ago with using a box. This is a box color, and so you can see it is about 2 to 3 shades lighter and more washed out than my actual coppery red that I usually have. I guess coppery red's not really a color, but copper. So I'm ready to color it. As you can see, I've got a little bit of roots coming in, and I usually color my hair anywhere from maybe 4 to 6 weeks. I would love to hear what you guys do if you color your hair. Leave in the comments below and let me know. That's about how often I see. I know some people say, oh, you're supposed to have a little bit of roots. Sometimes I'm fine with that. Sometimes really time just gets away with me and I just leave it, but yes, so that's another thing. So I go to a beauty supply store and I get actual products that I mix together at home instead of buying the pre-box together that you can get, at any drugstore. That has just worked for me. As you can tell, this color I watched go down the drain repeatedly. Even washing my hair with cold water and using the sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner that I use, it just washed out. This has been 3 weeks, and it is pretty much, you can see, just almost not even compared to this bright copper that I have here. So let's get started. I'm not going to go through the whole, you're not going to watch me the whole process how to do it. I'm just going to show you the products that I use, and then I'd love to hear in the comments below if you tried them and how successful you found them. So what I normally do, actually the very first step, if you have brown hair, like you can see with my eyebrows that I have normally am brunette, I'm a dark brunette. If you have brown hair, you are going to want to use one of 2 products. It's an all one step, and this way you don't have to bleach your hair and then put in color. This is a all one step product. So very nice. It works great. I've been using this for over a year now. Fabulous. However, it is bleaching out my hair each time that I do it. I'm going to use it in conjunction with a 30 lift here. If I want to really pull up really pull the hair and make it lighter. Sorry, I'm not finding my words very well. Or a 20 lift. If you, this bottle's a lot heavier because I use it less often because I'm usually wanting to make it a brighter color. So 20 or 30 lift, just depending on what you're wanting to do, how light of a color you're going to be using. So I mix those 2 together, usually just in a little Tupperware container, and then I have a brush that I just put on and I brush it in, or I also put it in a bottle and shake it up really hard. This, unfortunately, is sort of like gel, so you really have to be squishing and breaking it down and trying to get it to mix with all your stuff. So it's not a fun process, but it looks really nice. And then also, of course, you're going to want to definitely be using your gloves. Please don't get orange hands from doing this. So I do that, And then I was doing that consistently every single time, and it was really, really drying out and bleaching my hair. Now my hair looks pretty dry right now as it is because with the Thanksgiving holidays and Thanksgiving holiday and going around and doing stuff, I have not actually moisturized my hair very much in the last week, and that's my own fault. So of course my hair is a little bit dry because I do bleach it every 12 weeks or so. In between, then I actually use, pardon me while I find my stuff, I actually use, again, L'Oreal, and I mix it in with the 20 because I'm not wanting it to bleach out as much. So that is the Mega Red, and what have I been using? Light Intense Copper, and it really comes out pretty. So this color, Light Intense Copper, Sizzling Copper in this color, and just regular copper in this one, all are about the same color. And I'm really happy with this. So this initially, or the other box, and then in 6 weeks or however often you want to color it, then do this, and then switch back and you can do this again. So this just sort of helps bleach out the brown, my roots, and just if anything has darkened up. This doesn't have any bleaching in it, so it's not going to lighten your hair if your hair starts getting darker or anything like that, especially at the roots. And I think I'm just repeating myself. But anyway, on to the next step. So now you've got your color and you're happy with it and you're like, oh, I don't want to lose it. So what you need to do is cold water. You need to make sure you're using cold water like I said earlier. And that's not fun streaming down your back. So I have purchased a nozzle that goes onto my shower head, and I can pull it down and I can lean over and rinse and wash my hair, and then just in between while it's the conditioner's sitting in, then usually just turn on hot and then take a shower like normal, and then at the end of the shower rinse with cold. Or you can use the sink. That's not my preference, but I have done it before when I didn't need to take a whole shower, but I needed to get some conditioner in my hair. So now you're going to want to know, what do I do to keep it so I don't wash it? Okay, if you're using regular shampoo, conditioner, you're going to see your color go down the drain big time, even if you're using cold water. I have done it. I have seen it repeatedly. Trust me. What you're going to want to use is something that has no sulfates, phosphates, or parabens. And the one that I use is the one and only Argan Oil shampoo, moisture repair shampoo, and I love this so much that I have bought a huge container of it. This is for shampoo, and wash your hair as little as you need. It might gross some of you guys out, but I only wash my hair maybe 2 times a week, like actually shampoo, and then I condition it about twice a week also. And I condition it with the moisture repair. There is a conditioner. However, I find my hair gets so dry that I just go ahead and use the restorative mask all the time as the conditioner. So it's more expensive for both of those. However, you're going to be using less of them. So it's going to even out with the money in the long run. Then for everyday use, I'm going to drop it, oil treatment if you would like. This only takes a very small amount. I mean, I'm talking like a nickel size. Maybe a quarter size if your hair is longer and thicker. Rub it on your hands really well, and then you're just going to see you're going to be completely coated. Here, I'll do it for you. And yeah, so just a little bit, rub it all over, and you can see it's all over my hands. And then you're just going to take it and lightly spread it throughout your hair. Now you're actually going to have it with your ends. Do it with your ends. And my hair is all up right now. But otherwise, if I had it down, I would be rubbing this all in. So that is something you can do on a daily basis or in between. I find that it kind of oils down my hair, so I don't do it as often unless I just don't have time to wash my hair and I really want to make sure I get some moisturizer in there, then I use that. Now, for shampoo, for conditioner and for mousse, I have not used anything besides just this ion so far. I bought this. I used the mousse and the hairspray so little that I actually bought these like a year ago, and I still haven't gone through them completely. So I'm almost out of my hairspray. I can hear just very little in there, and when I get out of that, I'll probably look for something like from One and Only and see if they have anything that's really extra safe. I think they just came out with a seasonal glitter hairspray, so I'm really excited to look at that. I'm going to go to the beauty stores tonight, to Sally's, and see if they have it there in stock because they're having a sale tonight. Yay, sales! So I think that that's it, you guys. Really, the cold water and using the new, the better shampoo and conditioner has really, really made a difference for me, big time. Sulfate, phosphate, and paraben free. Paraben free. Excuse me, scratching my nose there. So I hope that this helps you guys. And from my experience, that's really made a difference for me. If this has helped, please be sure to like my video. And if you have had anything that you've worked to experience, I am still growing and learning in this. And I would love for any feedback that you have in the comments below. And then hopefully I'll see you next time. And please, if you really, really like what you've seen, please subscribe. I would love for you to come back and visit me again. All right, hope you have a great day. Bye.